very fortunate to have Isaac Pavlik today. As I mentioned early on, Isaac is just announced today is going into the New Jersey Jackals Hall of Fame. Isaac was with us for many years. I don't remember the number, but it's many years. Isaac, how many years?
I'm not sure I know the number. 2005 to 2017. So
part of the Jackals' success over the years was Isaac Pavlik. He had what Coach Shepard said. He had the repeatability, the ability to throw effortlessly, play within himself, throw within himself, be inertial, free swinging. You can use all those words, but that has something to do with the longevity, and it fits into the conversations we've had with Brooks, Coach Shepard, and Tony Testa. Isaac, thanks for joining us. We're pleased to have you.
All right. Hi, nice to see everybody. Okay, so listening to everybody talk, it is so many good points have been brought up, so many different things have been brought up, and there are so many different facets, there's so many different layers to what everybody is talking about. We could be up here for hours upon hours upon hours discussing this topic and that topic, and there are so many politics that go within each conversation. So even as I stand here and talk now, it's going to be hard to almost focus on one specific thing, because you can't, especially in baseball, you can't really talk about one thing without going, but you could have done that, right? And I learned that basically along the way, like, why did you throw that fastball there? Because I thought that was the pitch at the time. Well, he hit a home run. Well, maybe it wasn't located well. Maybe I should have thrown a slider. You could do this about every single topic. So it's really hard to really understand and where to go from each point of view. Taller guys, it's tough because they don't have the same flexibility. They don't have the same utilization of all of their body parts. So they rely on their leverage, and they rely on their huge stride that allows them to release the ball closer to the plate. I am shorter, so I don't have the same stride. I certainly don't have the same leverage. So I have to work 3 times as hard to try to release the ball at the same release point as Greg would if Greg were a pitcher. As you see as you see taller guys, where they break down in their back. Kershaw, Randy Johnson, Scherzer, their backs break down. Why is that? Because they're not utilizing their legs and their hips a lot. Where else do they break down? They break down in their arm. Why? Because it goes back to the fact that they're not using their backs, they're not using their legs, and they're not using their body parts correctly. So they're putting way more stress on what is being able to be produced. So each individual is only capable of producing something that is possible. So not everybody can throw 98, okay? I can't throw 98 unless I cheated. And we all know what we're trying to refer to as cheating, okay? Other than that, my body can only produce a certain amount. And with that, I have to make sure that I utilize my legs, my hips, my back, my other arm. I have to make sure my arm gets to a certain spot at a certain time, and I have to make sure everything is in rhythm, because when that rhythm breaks, even for a microsecond, everything is thrown off. And with throwing it off, if I continue to do that, there is a body part that is taking the brunt of the work. And that brunt of the work can only sustain a certain amount before it completely breaks down. And that's why we go back into why weighted balls really make me physically ill, because I know how hard it is to be mechanically sound. I know how hard it is to be physically sound.
Thank you, Isaac. Outstanding presentation. Isaac's durability, as I said earlier, had so much to do with the Jackals' success and winning 4 championships. And he is really embodies the development of the whole person.